So I'm here yet again with the French flag in the background. Don't ask how that relates to what I'm going to talk about today, because it doesn't really, but it doesn't matter, we'll carry on. So, you are being bullied, or you suspect yourself of being bullied. 9 times out of 10, if you suspect yourself, you could possibly maybe be being bullied, you're not sure whether what you're going through is a form of bullying. 9 times out of 10, you are being bullied. So how do we get around it? When I was younger, I was bullied also. As I say, I've talked about this a few times. I was bullied in a physical way. I was battered on occasion. Looking back, it made me stronger, but that's what happened. I was emotionally bullied, and also people used texting and all sorts of other things like this. I don't exactly know what it was. Looking back though, it was because I was an individual with my own set of views that didn't conform to what everyone else thought. And obviously when you're younger, that people don't tend to like that, because they haven't established their own sort of set of, they haven't established their own individuality yet, and they feel threatened, so to speak. So, 6 tips to avoid it, or hopefully alleviate what you're going through. Number 1, strength train. This applies, people think, oh yeah, that's just for males. No, that applies to females and males as well. It's my firm belief that training with heavy weights, overcoming challenges in the gym, setting yourself challenges and smashing them, genuinely helps towards overcoming bullying and the situation that you're in. If you expose yourself to challenges in the gym very often, I'm going to lift this new weight, I'm going to set a new personal best, I'm going to lift this, I'm going to do this and that, constantly keep challenging yourself to get better as an individual in that way, then I feel strongly, this will happen with me anyway, I feel strongly that those challenges in the gym will then translate into real life, and then eventually into the outside world, should we say, and you'll eventually start to see the bullying, the whole situation as just another challenge to overcome. And when you start seeing it like that, that becomes a lot better for you. You feel more in control of the situation then. Because the worst thing in that whole situation is not knowing what to do, basically. You feel completely out of control, you don't know what's going on, the whole situation is going to pot, and you have very little you can do about it. There is stuff you can do about it. 2, establish why. Why are you being bullied? Why is this? If you're being bullied and you don't know the reason, eventually what you'll do is you'll turn to yourself. You start thinking you're being bullied through reasons that you're wrong, something about you's wrong, something's wrong with you. I don't know, maybe just like an attractiveness thing, maybe just like a mental thing. You may start to question yourself and start not believing in yourself and start thinking that you're a freak, you're different to everybody else in a negative way, which not a lot of the time isn't the case. They just want you to believe that. Don't do it. Why? Establish why you're being bullied. On occasion it'll be you're being bullied because they have low self-esteem. It sounds a cliche, and when I was told this when I was younger, I thought it was total bollocks, basically. But it's actually true. If you look at bullies, they actually exhibit a lot of characteristics that show that they're not particularly comfortable with who they are. They're not comfortable with the home life that's affecting their mentality, and they project that onto individuals who they deem as being weaker than them. Which leads us to point number 3, martial arts. My saviour right here. Not only does it train you to physically defend yourself, if you're being physically bullied, martial arts does teach you, gives you the confidence to defend yourself, gives you the know-how as well. Depending on what martial arts you do, it's all good really. If you train in the martial arts of any kind, you develop self-respect, which is important, because when you get bullied, occasionally what you do is you lose self-respect. You start seeing yourself as being someone who deserves this kind of treatment eventually. If it goes on long enough, your mind, it does start to go downhill, and eventually you will have very little self-respect. Also, you'll have very little respect for others, believe it or not, because all this built-up frustration and kind of, to a degree, hatred will spill out into other circles, and you start to have very little self-respect and respect for other people. Martial arts, as I say, makes you a stronger individual. This is what I'm trying to come across. With all the training, the strength training and martial arts, you're trying to become a stronger individual so that this won't happen. Martial arts genuinely helps that. Number 4, distance yourself from harmful individuals. You may have a friend who is your friend when you're talking to them one-to-one. Your friend, they offer support, you share interests, stuff that friends do. And then it turns around, and then all of a sudden there's a few of them, and things go a bit ugly, and that person you thought was a friend is all of a sudden not expressing, not showing friendly characteristics. That is just one of the examples of somebody who is what I call a harmful individual in that situation. An individual that's not helping the situation in any way. They've added fuel to the fire. If somebody is not offering anything good, anything positive, anything at all to your life, then cut them free. This is an important life lesson from start to finish. Somebody is someone bringing negativity into your life, then you cut them loose. You have that choice. You have that choice. Cut them loose or distance yourself from those individuals. It will help you out. Number 5, confront individuals. I may get a bit of come under fire a little bit for this, but this is something that helped me out massively. Headmistresses, headmasters will tell you, oh, never resort to violence. Violence is never the answer. I'm not talking about being violent. I'm talking about charging at someone, screaming, ah, you bastard, and just attacking them with a flurry of punches in the middle of people, in the front of people. You know, I'm talking about confronting individuals. Especially this applies if you've got a group of people who are giving you abuse, mental, emotional, physical bullying. Confront those people as an individual. Say there's one in particular that's, say, a ringleader. I hate to use that term because it's like a teacher says it. Oh, go for it. There's a ringleader in this group. There's a ringleader. You go for that person when they're on their own. You confront them as an individual, strong, stand tall, and say, listen, mate, listen, not interested. That was total bullshit. Don't do that again. I'm being serious. I'm looking at you. Look them straight in the eye. Say, right, I'm looking at you. I'm not looking at you and your friends. I'm looking at you. What you did, bullshit. Yeah. Don't do that shit. I'm not interested. I don't want it. I won't put up with it. Yeah. As the late great Biggie Smalls said, don't suffer fools. Don't do it. This is an important life lesson as well. Don't suffer fools. Someone's disrespecting you. Someone's not showing you the respect that you're showing them. Don't suffer for it. What you allow will continue. Make no mistake about that. What you allow will continue. Number 6. This is really important. The last one. Talk. Be open. Come to terms with your situation. Realise that you are being bullied. Admit it. Right, I'm being bullied. I've got some dickheads who won't leave me alone, who are causing me problems and starting to affect me. Don't be in denial. This is a big mistake of mine I made. When I was younger, I was in denial. I tried to fool myself into thinking what I was going through wasn't a form of bullying. It clearly was, because it was genuinely affecting me. That being said, I do kind of understand why you'd want to talk to people about it. So you can share, you can share ideas, and you can, especially other people who have also been through the same thing. I think that's really important. So to recap, number 1, train strength. Set yourself challenges, smash them, and eventually see bullying as just another challenge. Number 2, reason. Establish why you're being bullied, come to terms with it, and ground yourself. Understand why this is happening and realise that it's not a problem with you, it's a problem with other people dealing with you. And that's their problem, not yours. Number 3, martial arts. Take up a martial art of any kind. Number 4, distance yourself from harmful individuals. Really important. Anybody who's not causing, not doing you any good, not helping the situation in any way, distance yourself from them or take them out of your life completely. Number 5, confront individuals. There's a group of people, giving you jip, constantly not stopping, having a go at you, this and that. Confront an individual at a group and show that you're a strong individual and you're willing to throw down if you need to. Number 6, talk, be open about the situation and come to terms with it. And lastly, guys, a little note for myself, realise that you are not the only one. It's not a problem with you, it's a problem with those, their reactions to you. And is that a bad thing? You're being an individual. Be confident with being an individual. If you like certain music that people would find embarrassing, then, you know, why not? Like that music. You like that music, you can't help like that music. It's who you are. Be confident with who you are, and bullying will just be an afterthought in a few years' time. I genuinely and sincerely hope that helped, guys. I've realised what it's like. It's a horrible situation to be in. I'm not downplaying it. It is a genuinely horrible situation to find yourself in. And my heart goes out to you guys. I know exactly what it's like. Realise you're not alone. You're not the first person to be bullied, and you sure as fuck won't be the last. Hope that helped. Train, fight, love, share with friends, and subscribe. See you soon, guys.